Hello gamers. My name is BearTen. I'm so thrilled to tell you all about the highly anticipated remake of the cult classic, Silent Hill 2. Let's dive into the mysterious and unsettling world of psychological horror together. Let's dive right in and take a look at the game mechanics. The lovely folks at BearTen kept all the best bits of the original game, but gave it a modern twist. The third-person camera is more immersive now, which really enhances the experience and makes it even more fun. The combat system has also been refined, though some reviewers say it still seems a bit outdated compared to modern games, which is understandable. It's really cool that the developers kept the classic mechanics, like the need to reach monsters with your foot. This really makes the battles more intense, especially when you're up against multiple opponents. The graphics are the remake's absolute standout feature. The new locations are so detailed and look absolutely amazing. They still have that dark atmosphere from the original though. I'd also like to mention the incredible work on lighting and fog. It's truly mesmerizing. Every corner of Silent Hill looks even more sinister and realistic now, which I think is really cool. As for the plot, the developers promised not to make significant changes, and they kept their word, which I think is pretty awesome. The story of James Sunderland, who comes to Silent Hill after receiving a letter from his deceased wife, is just as gripping and psychologically intense as before, which I think is pretty impressive. However, they've added a few new scenes and expanded some of the storylines a bit, giving even veterans of the series something new to explore, which I think is pretty cool. Now, let's have a little chat about the pros and cons, shall we? The graphics are absolutely amazing, and they've done a fantastic job of preserving the atmosphere of the original. Plus, the gameplay has been improved, which is great. The soundtrack, created by the amazingly talented Akira Yamaoka, perfectly captures the game's eerie ambience. Oh, and some of the compositions were reworked, which gives the familiar melodies a lovely new twist. On the other hand, some folks have mentioned that the animation of the characters outside of the cutscenes could be smoother, and that some parts of the game could be a bit shorter. Some folks feel the developers could have brought more new things to the game, not just graphical improvements. Some fans of the original have expressed concern about the changes to Mary's character, wondering if they might conflict with the original intent. I'd love to share a couple of really interesting moments from the game with you. Do you remember that scene in Brookhaven Hospital? The remake is delightfully creepy, thanks to the improved graphics and sound design. And I have to tell you, meeting Pyramid Head is even more intense than before. I just love his new design. Every detail of his appearance is designed to evoke real fear, which I think is really cool. I'd also like to mention the amazing work that's gone into the puzzles. The new versions are really easy to use, but they still have that same level of complexity. Some of the puzzles have been tweaked a bit, which gives even the most experienced players a chance to flex their mental muscles and see what they're made of. Another really cool feature is that you can now explore the city in more detail. There are so many new places to explore in Silent Hill. Each one has its own little secrets to uncover. We'd love for you to explore every nook and cranny. You might even find some interesting items or learn more about the city's dark history. So, you might be wondering, why is the Silent Hill 2 remake worth playing? If you're a fan of the original, you'll absolutely love seeing how your favorite world has been transformed. Secondly, it's a fantastic way for newcomers to get to grips with what is arguably one of the best psychological horror games in the history of video games. And thirdly, the game is really addictive. It has an amazing atmosphere and story that'll keep you hooked until the very end. And there's more. The Silent Hill 2 remake is not just a game, it's a genuine work of art. It really makes you think about some pretty heavy themes, like guilt, loss, and redemption. It's such a special experience that I'm sure will stay with you long after you've finished playing. I'd love for you to subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this video and would like more reviews on new and classic games. I love sharing all the latest and greatest gaming news, tips, and tricks with my subscribers. I regularly release content about the most interesting games, share walkthrough secrets, and just chat about the gaming industry. I've got something special for our subscribers. In the next video, I'll be sharing some exclusive tips on how to get through the trickiest parts of Silent Hill 2 Remake. Be sure to check it out. Perhaps you'd like to hear my thoughts on other remakes of classic horror films? Or perhaps you're interested in new releases in the survival horror genre? Let me know, and remember, nothing in Silent Hill is what it seems at first glance. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss reviews of other exciting games. I'd always try to find the most interesting projects for you and share my honest impressions. In future videos, we'll be taking a look at other games and discussing trends in the gaming industry. BearTen has been there for you. Please leave comments, share your opinions, and let's explore the wonderful world of video games together. Thanks for watching. Bye.